Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Goatmilk. What episode are we? Episode 4, making some progress. We are now on Stitcher, which is a podcasting thing that nobody uses. That's basically it. We got stickers finally, which is awesome. Yeah. So anyway, today's guest is someone who I actually don't know too well. I was on the softball team with him, but yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter Khor. What is up, my bro?
What is up?
Yes.
Can I just put this here?
Yep. Wherever you want. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, get down. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, I got you, dude.
Yeah, bro.
All right, let's start.
Okay. So, I don't know if you've seen any episodes, but we start off every episode by eating these. Have you ever had one?
No, what is that?
Oh, you are in for a treat, my friend. Here you go. You get lemon. Wait for me to get mine out.
Are these like warheads?
Oh, yeah. These are like Warhead's big brother.
Oh, okay. I got this.
Are you good with sour stuff?
I do not know. I honestly do not know. Oh,
Okay. Wait, on 3. Let me get mine open.
same.
Oh, do you guys want watermelon? I don't want watermelon. Freaking hate watermelon.
You don't like watermelon?
Dude, watermelon flavored candies, like the most disgusting thing on this planet.
Well, but what about just like watermelon itself?
I don't like it that much, honestly. It's literally just water. Like you're eating nothing. It's like eating a sponge that's filled with water.
The vitamins, dude. The nutrients.
Whatever. Okay. On 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is an awkward fail. Oh, God.
Oh, come on, Peter. You can't
Oh,
leave
no.
me. Dude, come on.
Dude, I got you. There you go. Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I'm feeling it. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. It tastes good, dude. Where'd you get this in the U.S.?
Lazada.
Oh.
I ordered them.
Oh. Why do they sell these?
This should be illegal, man.
Oh God, no.
This is like battery acid.
Oh.
It gets sweet after a while. You have to give it a second. I dropped it on the floor. I'm not
that's cool,
finishing
bro.
that.
I swallowed it.
Bro, that's going to burn a hole in my stomach. We can pick it up after.
All right.
Okay. How'd you hurt your foot, man? Explain to the people
Oh,
listening.
my foot. Okay. Let's begin on
Peter has a cast on his right ankle right now.
right here.
Yep, right there.
So, let's begin Friday, November 20.
Damn.
22. Yeah, November 22nd.
What time was it?
Oh, exactly 9:24.
Can you give me seconds?
Oh,
Come on, Peter. Come on, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't
Okay,
know. All
so-
right, 9:24.
Yeah.
It was during physical education. We were volleyball.
Oh, wait. Speaking to the mic a little bit.
Volleyball unit. You know,
Yeah.
the regular stuff.
You can move it if you want, actually. You can move it.
And Eric, who was
Yes.
here on the show
Eric
previously,
Svev. Yeah, episode
gave
2.
me a really good set,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wanted to spike it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, obviously I'm super good, so I obviously hit the spike.
Obviously. Yeah.
I obviously hit the spike, and a guy blocking it, I landed on his foot, and sometimes your foot like rolls this way,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's easy, like you can do it, but my foot rolled the other way. It rolled this way to the left side.
God
And then
dang.
it heavily dislocated. I got an MRI. It heavily dislocated, and
What's how long to heal?
about a week. So on the way here, I was telling one of your production members
Yes.
that I went to seek Eastern side of medicine, and the doctor rubbed it a bit. It hurt, but I'm no wuss.
Right.
And in a split second like that, he popped it back into place. Like
Yo, magic man. Bro. He's like, let me see what I can do.
He was like,
here.
let me get on this. You know how you ever drive like cars like
Yep.
with stick shift?
Yeah.
Imagine my foot is the stick shift, and he goes this way, and then he goes this way, and I'm like, I'm done, dude. I'm screwed.
At least you're good now. So now,
yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
So we put it back in its socket. Now it's just got to heal.
Yeah. But it's still, I woke up today, but it felt really good, but it still hurts. I'm out for
Yeah.
a week. I miss basketball, so kind of sucks.
What sports do you play?
Wow. All right. So
I know we were on the softball team
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
trivia, softball team with this guy.
Yes, and Alex was on too.
Obviously
And Tim.
sucked. This guy
Yeah.
obviously sucked.
Yeah, whatever, Peter. Yeah, whatever.
I'm just playing. We played softball.
Mhm.
You joining softball again this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see you there.
Yes, sir.
What else? I played basketball, obviously.
Yep.
And I just started playing volleyball
Mm-hmm.
in PE, and then I get this, so maybe I should just stop.
It's bad luck, dude.
I just quit.
God
playing.
is trying to tell you something, bro. You cannot play
God is like
volleyball, dude.
God is like you pick up that volleyball, I'm gonna smite your other ankle.
The hand of righteousness is gonna come break every bone in your body.
And I can still play soccer.
That's cool.
By the way, it's soccer, not football. Get that right. And
Whoa, bro, you are angering a lot
bro,
of people
bro.
right now.
I'm putting my foot down.
Where did the term soccer even come from? Like,
I think it's from the U.S. and football is like
and football's like everywhere
like
else.
football.
Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spanish.
Like
and
Spanish,
French and-
British.
What?
America actually came up with football first, but then they changed it to soccer.
Damn.
And then it went out of control.
Tim just said that America came.
America
football
came up with
came.
football.
Yeah, and then they switched.
Bro, that
Changed
guy's-
team.
Bro, that guy
Changed team. Switched to soccer.
Yeah, I just play the goalkeeper position. I don't do much.
That's
So
cool.
yeah, I live like the world's most normal life.
I see.
I wake up. I actually cook my own lunch at 6 in the
I think
morning.
we all wake up. I think everyone wakes up usually. Most people wake up.
Most people wake up.
Yeah.
I do wake up. All right, so I'll give you this picture of my routine.
Please,
right?
please.
Visual image.
Yep.
I wake up at 6
Mm.
in the morning to cook my own lunch during that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually cook whatever I have. If I got that good bread and ice, low calorie,
Yeah,
low
dude.
fat.
Some
you
ice or water casserole.
Oh yeah,
dude.
dude,
I feel you.
definitely. And love it when it's frozen.
Yes.
Oh, and that is delicious. So then I
Really
eat
is.
breakfast at 6:45.
Okay.
Then I go to school at.
Did someone just like
Did
die,
someone hear
bro?
that?
Oh my god.
Bro.
Earthquake. Anyways,
Oh my god.
someone go check on that.
Oh my god.
Continue.
All right, so I go to school at 7:30. This
Yep.
is already like the best beginning
Yes.
to the podcast. Definitely.
Obviously, we already have one death so far.
Yeah.
What- First Goatmilk death.
How can you?
What happened? The ping pong table fell down. Let me see that.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's just like two kids.
these
Oh,
rascals.
these
hoodlums
these scum.
breaking ping pong tables.
Oh.
Okay, whatever.
Then 7:30, I arrive at school.
Yes.
Then
School starts at 8 for those who don't know. Our school starts at
yeah,
8.
school starts at 8. Oh, petition for it to start at 9, please.
Please, dude. I need that extra
I'm
hour.
dying. I'm dying.
Yeah.
So starts at 8, then our school ends at 3. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do have basketball practice.
Yep.
From 4:30 to 6. Then I come home, do my homework, eat, and go to sleep, and that is my life.
I don't think I'd survive like 3 days of sports with
3
all
days?
the work that I have. Like, you can barely manage like after school clubs. It's like not fun.
Oh yeah, but sports is like a release. You
Yeah,
know, it's a stress release. But in the basketball team, sometimes you get grilled and your
Right.
stress increases.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm obviously not getting grilled anytime soon.
Right. You need to
So,
rest
yeah.
up.
For
I
1
feel
week.
you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so the topic of this podcast is like third culture kids and living internationally. So where are you from, dude?
I am from the glorious land of Malaysia.
Both your parents?
No, my dad is
Okay.
Malaysian and Chinese.
Oh.
Okay, so
You're like
I'm
mix,
gonna
dude.
yeah,
Like
I'm
Napoleon
gonna
Dynamite ice
yeah.
cream, bro.
I'm gonna give you the rundown. So basically, in Malaysia, there's like ethnic groups.
Yep.
So there's the traditional Malaysians, like the pure Malaysians.
Yeah.
And then there's the Chinese Malaysians, which is what I am.
Right.
And yeah, I'm part of that. It's a it's a lower demographic, but
Mhm.
Malaysia is a good place. I really
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
I went there. I went to Legoland one time.
Legoland. Wait, it has Legoland?
Yeah. That's another topic. But
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and partially from China.
Yep.
And partially from Vietnam, as my mom is for Vietnamese.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're a mix, bro.
I'm the whole shebang.
Have you lived in Vietnam your whole life, or?
Yeah, my whole life.
Okay. You're born here?
Yes, I was born in District 1.
No way. That's so cool. I was born in Thailand, actually. Before SSIS. Oh, gave her a school name. Before SSIS, the school that we go to now. Where did you go before?
BIS for 1 year.
And BIS is British, right?
Yeah, the British International School for 1 year. I
Mm.
went there from early childhood 3 to early childhood 4.
Do you remember much?
No, like
Yeah.
I do remember some stuff. Like I really liked the teacher. I remember how I used to cry every time because my dad would leave me and I want
Yeah.
I want to come back. Oh, I remember all those times. But
Yeah.
then the teacher would like give me some like food or something, or like something to play with, and then my tears would just like vanish.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
was like an enlightened child.
Right. Every time
Like,
they give you
exactly.
something. That's cool. Yeah. In Vietnam, there's we have Canadian International School, British International School,
Yeah.
American International School,
Australian,
Australian,
AIS,
yeah.
Taiwanese
Yes.
international student,
Singapore.
Singapore and Korean
Yeah.
international. It's like me. It's a whole shebang.
Right. It's a whole shebang, dude. And like, so these are all different school systems. So every kid that comes here, depending on which school they take, they're gonna grow up with completely different lives.
Exactly.
I went to the school called Fosco, which was American. So basically, my entire schooling life has been American international
Yeah.
schools. Though I did live in Taiwan, so I had a bit of that Asian mix.
Oh.
But yeah. So, what countries have you been to? Can you even list them? Most people I ask cannot list them.
Okay, so I've been to Vietnam. Oh, very good
Great
place.
Yeah.
I've been to Malaysia.
Yes.
Very good place. And I've never been to China.
Seriously.
I've never been to China.
Huh.
I'm like the partially Chinese percent of me is like feeling very like dead because
Mhm.
I haven't really experienced Chinese culture.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm gonna ask my like parents to like go there,
Yeah.
or maybe they want to take me there. So yeah,
China's
and
great.
I've also been to Thailand.
Mm.
I've recently been to Taiwan.
Cool.
I've been to Singapore, Malaysia's neighboring country. I've also been to the U.S.
Yeah.
Actually, the U.S. was very nice. I went from. Oh, I've also been to Japan. So
Oh.
I went from my U.S. trip was from Vietnam to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Then I went from Taiwan to Japan. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I went from Vietnam to Japan. Then I went from Japan to New York to JFK.
Oh damn.
Then I went to JFK to explore a bit. I was part of a tour group. That's
Oh,
why.
okay.
Then we drove to Philly.
Yeah.
Then we kind of hung around there. Then we flew over to the West Coast to
Mm.
LA. And after LA, we mingled there. Then we kind of finished.
Mm-hmm.
Then we broke off from the tour group, and then we went to Florida, Orlando.
Damn. That's sounds like a lot of fun, dude. I haven't
yeah.
been to like.
Oh, I forgot to include. We went from LA to Las Vegas as well,
Nice. Vegas.
and then to Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. Eric is actually moving to Vegas on the 16th.
Please don't remind me of that. I am
I'm gonna
very
miss
sad.
him. Dude. Seriously.
That guy is like
So special.
he's like another species. He's
Yeah.
he's transcended human culture.
He's beyond our understanding.
He is beyond our imagination.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've been everywhere.
Yeah.
What if someone were to ask you like, where are you from, and you had to give a single answer? What would you say? What do you identify most as?
Malaysian, definitely.
Malaysian, okay.
Malaysian.
Yeah.
I just resonate more with Malaysia, which is kind of weird because I've lived here my entire life. But
Yeah.
I resonate with Malaysia more is because I just prefer Malaysia.
Yeah.
'Cause
And you
there's
have a Malaysian passport.
Yeah, as
Right.
that as
Yeah.
well.
So legally too.
Yeah, legally as well.
And like physically, where would you say you live? Where would you say you're from? Like just
Physically?
like your homeland.
Oh, my homeland.
Like you're from Malaysia, but would you say here since you've been here your whole life?
Yeah, definitely here.
Yeah.
Because
I think same.
Yeah, because I've lived here for
Right.
my entire life.
We moved here when I was 2.
Two?
So 14 years.
14 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
Been here a long time.
16.
Right. Yeah. You beat me by 2.
I beat you by 2.
Yeah, man. Like usually when I ask people like what countries they've been to, like not many people can name them because people go everywhere, you know.
Yeah,
Especially if you live somewhere in Vietnam and you go to a school like ours, you've been everywhere.
Yeah.
Been to Europe.
I actually have not, but my brother is actually in.
What's your brother do? How old is your brother?
My brother is 19, 20, around 19, 20. And he's actually in the UK. He's in Scotland, University of Edinburgh. So
He's just studying right now.
Oh yeah, he is studying right now.
Damn, bro. Your family's all over the place, man.
I know.
That's
My
cool.
family's all over the place.
Awesome. Yeah. This is cool. That's why it's so fun to run a podcast, man. You like bring
Yeah.
people on. You learn like so much
Exactly.
about them.
Well,
yeah.
my time here is done.
Yeah, thank you. That was episode 4 of Goatmilk. You know, check us out on Spotify, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, after this, you better put this on your Instagram.
On Instagram,
Promote this, you know.
bro. I only have like 2 followers. It's like my parents.
What do your parents do? What-
Actually, my dad.
Yeah.
Recently retired.
Yeah.
Not got retired. Sorry. Recently
How old is
retired.
your dad?
63, 64.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and he's not really retired. He kind of retired from his old job. He used to supply water to Fumihung. So like the water you used to shower with was like provided by
for real?
Yeah, for real.
Damn, dude.
And so the government took back the company because there was a contract. And so my dad retired and he started his own leadership company.
What's a leadership company?
It's like you ever heard of like EQ, emotional quotient?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
He's
were
like
just talking about that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Is it just like he just like promotes and EQ? He goes to like seminars. He teaches seminars as well,
Okay.
and he teaches like companies. He teaches individual people. Yeah, it's like the whole thing.
So your dad's got like large stretch here in
Like
in Vietnam?
large connections.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been to I think I've only heard of it's actually really good because he's in the house a lot of time. Just sometimes he has to take like business trips to travel. You know, which he has to
Understandable.
go. Go to seminars. He's been to I think his network is from Singapore, Malaysia, to Thailand to Vietnam.
So he deals with.
Yeah, it's
Everywhere.
he has his own company, ELTD actually. So it's a John Maxwell certified company, I think. And
What does
actually,
that mean, bro?
yeah, I'll that I could tell you about that later. And my mom is actually the owner of the company because my mom's a resident here. So then
Yeah.
like it's something about like the laws here or something. But it's my mom's actually the owner of the company, not my dad. But my dad usually just does the whole thing. My mom deals with like the financial stuff and the other things.
So your mom owns a company and your dad.
Works for the company.
Oh.
Yeah,
like basically a family business.
Yeah, it's a family business.
Interesting. That's
Except
really
for
cool.
me, I just kind of just take their money,
Exactly.
And
Like
I-
we all do.
I
Do
go
you
to
think that
school.
you're gonna follow in their footsteps, or? When you get
I guess you could see that. My dad already told me one of his life lessons is to never retire, because you're always every day you're gonna wake up, you're always gonna influence somebody else. So you're never gonna stop working. You're never gonna like retire. It might seem like a bad thing, but it's actually not,
Yeah.
because you're never gonna stop making like people around you better.
Yeah.
Because you're only as good as your environment is. Because your environment will always win against you, no
Yeah.
matter
Show me your
what.
friends. I'll show you your future.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the clash of like cultures, for example. Yeah. So then your environment always wins, and so then what better to do than to make the people around you better, because you're only as good as the people around you.
That's really meaningful.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What's something like if you could pick like some kind of career or dream job, what would it be?
I'm actually very interested in business. Not to flex, but I've actually checked out the IB textbook on economics at grade 9.
Damn, bro.
I know. And I was very interested, and I'm very interested in, stock markets and investing and stuff. And it's
You want to become an investor?
yeah, basically like a senior financial like advisor, like a stockbroker or like a senior stockbroker or something.
Hey, man. Google and Facebook and Apple just bring in that cash money.
Oh.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you were to invest in a company, you have to be invested in that company. You have to buy their products. You know, do your research. Do people actually like the company?
I'm definitely investing in Goatmilk by Julian
yes,
Elchakieh.
dude. Just wait till we go public, bro.
I'm gonna like, instead of having like toxic waste here, I'm gonna have like this whole like steak. You know, I got the turkey,
dude, some champagne.
Oh yeah, you know, some wine. You know,
yes, dude.
You know, we're totally 18. We're totally 18.
Oh yeah, we yes.
You know, you got to crack open the beer.
right. Have a cold one with the boys.
Have a cold one with the boys. Yeah. So
yeah, man.
It's a lot of people they ask me about, you know, what do you do? What do you want to be when you're older? You know, it's the most like cliche question.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like they're so interested, and then when I go like deeper into what I want to be, they lose their interest like that. They're just like, oh, you want to be a stock bro? Okay.
Yeah, got you.
Exactly. And so yeah.
Besides sports, what's a hobby you have now?
Definitely video games. Definitely video games.
What do you play?
Wait,
you Xbox or PS4?
PC Master Race. PC Master Race.
Okay.
PC Master Race.
If you were PS4, I would have to kick you out. But since you're PC, I feel like Xbox and PC has some cross-platform stuff happening.
Yeah.
You know.
But before PC, I was a 360, Xbox 360.
Bro.
I still own my old 360, you know.
Dude, you just...
Bro.
Yes, sir, dude.
I can never get used to the PlayStation thing. It's because like...
Oh my god. I could write an extended essay on how much I hate PlayStation controllers. Like
you like... I get used to it, but it's like you're holding like... You know, ever heard of like a wishbone in a turkey? You're like holding a wishbone. It's like so... Ugh.
I hate it, dude. It's so small, and the sticks are parallel.
Yeah.
Xbox...
Xbox are like here and
offset.
Yeah, exactly.
So
not to hit on a PS4 or anything right now. I'm just laying down the facts.
Yeah.
PlayStation
these are facts.
PlayStation is
inferior.
They in my opinion they are inferior, but of course they're crushing Xbox right now with all the PS4 exclusive. They got actually PC has Death Stranding as well. You can pre-order Death Stranding.
Really? My bad. Yeah. Okay.
No. What is that? Horizon Zero Dawn. There you go. That's a PS exclusive.
Oh, is that the one with the big like dinosaur robots?
Yeah. That thing.
Yeah.
You know, and the Spider-Man game, the Spider-Man PS4.
I wish I had Spider-Man, bro. For real. I wish I had Spider-Man. And what's the other one? God of War. FIFA. The
Did
same
you just say
game
FIFA?
every
Oh
year,
my
bro.
God.
There's no... I could buy FIFA like
just
2001 and
get out, bro.
FIFA 2032. It's the same game. NBA game, same thing. Every sports game is just the same, bro.
It's exactly the same reskin. They just like change the players' attributes,
the graphics,
and that's it. Exactly. And then they
different
cut it
basketball
off
players.
as like a new game.
Dude. Yeah, we do have Halo.
You do have Halo, but Halo's coming to the PC.
Yeah, now
the
it is.
Master Chief Collection.
But I'd like to see it as Xbox sharing our...
your goods.
Yes, our goods.
We're
being gracious. We're allowing the PC Master Race to join.
Yeah.
I hope it's cross-platform so I can play with friends. Because Halo,
And get
I'm
destroyed.
a master.
And get destroyed by
that's
mouse
what
and
you think.
keyboard. You
Sure.
and your pathetic controller.
Just wait till you die like several times.
That's bold of you to assume I have money to buy the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah. So what do you play? I don't think you answered.
I used to actually not used to. I don't like using that word actually because it's false. I do play OGs out there. I do play Team Fortress 2. I still play.
Oh yeah.
I still play even though Valve says it's gonna be put on hold, which is very sad
Did you
because they're
see
coming out with a new
Half-Life,
Half-Life game.
I'm so excited.
But I'm very sad because Valve used to be that like single player game thing,
Yeah.
with Half-Life, with Portal. So people are gonna like, because of the nostalgia and like how much credibility Valve holds, they're gonna like crowd to the games, which is gonna leave games like CS:GO and Dota 2 and sadly Team Fortress 2.
That's why it's so dangerous for Valve to make new games because people are so... They've made so many memories with their games and they're so invested in Valve that anytime they put something out...
And you know what's the funny thing? Half-Life 3 got a new game before Team Fortress 2 got a major update.
Yeah.
Does
CF2 still have a big fan base?
It still does, yeah. It's around 12,000, 13,000 real players, not excluding. excluding the bots, but it's a they have competitive leagues around
Yes.
them as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's still a fan base. There's professional players as well that really carry the game.
Yep.
As long as TF2 is gonna keep making money for Valve, they're not gonna abandon TF2. And if they do abandon it, the community is just gonna pick it up again. Like
Yeah,
Oh.
Minecraft.
yeah, like Minecraft or actually Minecraft is still being developed by Microsoft though. They still got the
Yeah, they still have stuff coming out, but I mean,
Yeah.
there was that like lull, like
Yeah,
2013
that
to
that
16.
game that was picked up by the I think Quake. I think Quake was
Oh.
picked up by the community.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh damn.
And all those like Gary's mod as well and like
Oh, dude, Gary's mod.
and
what a good
Gary's
game,
mod,
dude.
there's still a lot. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mainly play CS:GO
Okay.
with my friends,
I think I spent $5 on skins one time. That was it.
Really?
Yeah. How much
Oh.
have you spent?
Bro, I have like a knife.
How much does it cost?
It's like a $80 knife.
Damn, dude. For a digital,
Well,
it's
It's,
like status
uh,
or something.
oh yeah, you're paying money for pixels, but
You are.
yeah, but then I'm hopefully like I like to flip, so I like to buy low, sell high. So
Hmm.
then let's say I buy a hard copy of Minecraft for $2, then I'll flip it for like $8. Yeah, and then
Make money.
and then I make like $6 profit. Yeah.
Are we recording? Camera? It's good? Okay. Cool.
Good.
Yeah, just making sure. Sometimes it's kinks or
Yeah.
I hate to like find out after recording and I have like an hour of footage and something's wrong and I can't do anything about it. It bugs the absolute hell out of me.
I feel
Yeah.
you, dude. I feel you. Cool. Good. Interesting story. I was recording this whole thing for history class, world studies in our school, about a screencast about the Russian Revolution. My whole audio died. I submitted
Oh.
it to the teacher, and the teacher came back to me like, "What is this? What have you
Dude.
given me?"
I have the story. I will not say any names, so I know people will talk about it. But basically, it's the night of these world studies presentations, right? Should I say this? I think I'm allowed to if I don't mention the person. Okay, this
Yeah,
person.
just keep it anonymous.
Yeah,
Just
So-
name the guy like Bob.
yeah. Okay, so Bob.
Yeah.
Bob. So I think you're in 10th grade now, right?
Yes.
So you'll at the end of the year, you're gonna have this night where like everyone shows their world studies documentaries. You choose a topic based off World War
Oh,
II.
Yeah. I've been to one of those
Right, right.
presentations. Yeah,
So
yeah.
Bob literally waited. How long did we have to? We had a month to prepare for this. Edit, get whatever, and this is like a 8-minute documentary, 6-minute, whatever.
That's like over like
Overkill.
That's like, wow.
Yeah,
We
we got.
like a whole month.
Yeah, we had time.
And let's
right?
say like, each day you get like around 10 hours, availability to work on your project. That's like 300 hours for a whole documentary. And what happened? What happened to
Okay,
Bob?
so Bob waited 4 days before the actual thing, right?
Yeah.
Before the night, not like when it was due, like before the actual night of showing.
Wow.
And so everyone's ready. I was like the host of one of the rooms. So I'm like, welcoming the parents. In my room, there was only my dad and this other parent. And then this is just something I heard because Bob wasn't in my room. But then apparently Bob, literally the parents are there. They're sitting. They're like, the last person just went. Now it's Bob's turn. They're all waiting. They're like in the room, right? And then Bob's in the back like, 1 second, I'm just finishing. Bob is still editing the video. Okay? And then Bob is in the corner like recording on the little like earbud microphone. And so then in World War II, yeah, a lot of this happened. Literally, as the parents are waiting, it's like, 1 second. And then finally, Bob presented. It was really bad. And then one teacher walked in and was like, "Oh, where you at, Bob?" And then Bob was like, "Oh, I'm still editing." And he was like, "Oh boy." Just walked out. Moral of the story, don't procrastinate.
Do not leave your project. Listen,
Yeah.
viewers, do not leave your project 4 days.
For real.
4 days before it's not even the due date. The
Yeah,
whole
the actual presentation.
that's like rehearsing your music
Like
like
3 minutes before the
3
actual
minutes before the actual performance. Exactly.
Alex and I actually performed yesterday.
At the
Family Fun Day.
family fun day event.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We killed it, bro. We actually messed up simultaneously at the same point in the song. So people will probably think it's part of the song.
Did you guys like perform like Megalovania?
Of course. course not, dude. What the? No, we we performed "Kiss Me" by Sixpence None the Richer and "Memories" by Weezer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll get that. I was actually gonna come to Family Fun Day because I have a long streak ever since I've been here to SSIS. I've been to every Family Fun Day, and my streak got cut short because of my ankle, and I had to stay in my room and do absolutely nothing.
It sucks, bro. It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
They had a bouncy house there. Lots of food.
Yeah.
San Fulao, that Chinese place next to Crescent.
Did they sponsor?
They had food there.
Oh my god.
And they had these
Why
like
did I miss
classic
it?
American hot dogs. Alex, how much was it for a hot dog? Like 75. That was expensive, but it was like classic. Yeah, the bread and the dog. Well, those are the
That's a hot dog.
components of
That's
the
a
hot
hot
dog.
dog.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Oh, why did I miss that?
Okay, no biggie, bro.
Did they have the cotton candy?
Yeah.
Did
And
they have
milk
like the
tea.
guy on the motorcycle with the cotton candy
Did they?
spinner?
Oh, they had the guy.
That guy probably misses me, bro. That guy
I
probably
bet,
misses
dude.
me.
He was asking for you, actually.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
My man. I don't know what his
You
name
remember?
is. We have like this like unspoken bond.
Yeah, I feel
You know, like I just walk up. He sees me walking up. He just gives me a cotton candy. He's like, "Go, okay.
My man.
You just,
Yeah.
you just rock my world."
In Ho Chi Minh City, where we live, a lot of vendors are on motorcycles. Like
Vendors? Oh yeah,
cotton candy or
yeah. So
Like-
16 years of my life here, I've seen like a lot of a lot of stalls, makeshift. Would I say restaurants? No, vendors. I would say food
or
vendors.
like mobile kiosks.
Yeah, mobile kiosks, like the ones that you see like near Wall Street in New York. All
Yeah.
those like food trucks.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they got them on motorcycles. You have them on like
They have like an entire kitchen
wagon.
on wheels.
exactly.
Yeah.
They have like their own like portable house
Yeah,
in like this like 1 square meter like
Mhm.
motorcycles. Like
it's awesome.
how?
Yeah, it's what makes Vietnam like so unique. And like I live next to the river. What's this river called?
Just call it river.
The one next to school. That's the Mekong.
Is that the Mekong?
Is it, guys? Yes. That's the Mekong River. It is. For real?
It is
Oh.
the Mekong.
We should fact check that.
I think we should fact.
Okay.
Well,
Anyways, I live next to a river, right? And so I have the view of the river, and I see these boats, which are like the size of a canoe, right?
Yeah.
And people have like these huts built on top. They live in the boats. It's crazy. It's so interesting.
Exactly.
Vietnam is so unique. We have Ben Thanh Market, which I think was like an old air base or something, because it's
Really?
gigantic.
Bintan Market.
It's this huge like indoors. Or
if
what
you-
is it actually?
If you go there, it's like I think it was not really. It doesn't look like an air base. It looks more like a cathedral, in a sort of
makes
way.
sense.
But like,
It's huge.
yeah, it is
It's
really
indoors.
big, and people just sell their stuff. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's like good or bad, it's just like really good to see like people express their country's
Yeah,
culture.
for sure.
And,
It's like tightly packed, and you can get food, you can get drinks, you can get your like a suit made, you can buy souvenirs, it's
you
amazing.
can get like fake Supreme.
Big Supreme, you
Fake
got that
Supreme.
Gucci. I
You
saw
can-
some Nike mags, the Back to the Future, the self.
The 11
tying shoes.
grand ones.
Yeah, they didn't tie themselves, but it was like a perfect replica. They were in black, and they had the lights and everything. Cost like $100. It didn't have money on me, but they were cool. And I knew this girl who got me like really good prices on fake Yeezys. Sometimes the quality is so good, the threading is perfect. I just think they fall off the truck, They just went to Kanye's place and
Yeah.
take the Yeezys.
Like and then when someone says like, oh, that's not a colorway that exists, you could just say, oh, it's a custom.
Yeah, dude.
And then you
I
could
had
just
these made.
Part it
bro.
off as a custom. You're like, bro,
Are you into shoes?
riches, huh?
Are you into shoes?
I used to be really big into shoes, and then I kind of strayed away from shoes because I realized that I have too many shoes.
Right.
I used to own like a lot of pairs of Nikes, Jordans,
Mhm.
Adidas. I'm more of an Adidas guy now because
Mm.
how do I say this? My mom has a friend who has connections
Okay.
to Adidas, so we get like discounts and stuff. So I'm like
Damn, that's
I'm
cool,
like
dude.
I'm a really big Adidas guy now. So
Yeah. Dude, as long as the shoe gets the job done. For
yeah.
me.
I'm just gonna say this problem with like Vietnam is like there's not much exposure. There's a lot of people who's really passionate about the shoe and like the streetwear culture,
Mhm.
but it's like there's nothing here. There's no like Bape Store Vietnam, or
Yeah.
there's no like Supreme
or
Vietnam
Off-White
or Off-White, or there is Nike and Adidas, but they don't sell like Nike X Off-White stuff. or
Yeah,
something.
and
Exactly.
the sizes go up to like 8. or 10. And
Yeah,
I'm a
they-
size
they're like-
13.
They're like 8, 10, and then they I don't know why they like I can't find size 11s, and then they skip all the way to 12. And I'm here like at a size 9, and they do not have a size.
I'm
9.
size 13. I cannot buy shoes here. I have to go to Canada and get shoes.
Can't you just like order? Oh, that was my next thing. If not many countries ship to Vietnam,
Oh my god, ordering stuff here from overseas is
it's so hard.
painful.
It's so hard. And if you do, like, if you go to like StockX or something, and like you order here, the shipping fee is gonna cost you like
Mhm.
more than the shoe.
Yeah, and
you're gonna
it's
pay-
gonna take a month anyways.
Yeah, and yeah, it's would it be customs and immigration, or would it just be the shipping thing?
What?
Because either one of them or two is like really slow.
I have no idea.
I would just say like the customs here is like really slow.
Yeah.
One of my brother actually ordered a shoe.
Mhm.
It was expected to deliver in 1 month. It took them 4 or 5 months,
Oh my god.
and it arrived. Of course, it was good, but took them like a hell of a long time. They definitely improved though.
Bro, by the time they arrive, your feet have already grown bigger.
yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Or like you're off that vibe, you're off that hype.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
And like you get it, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it kills the mood.
My
It
mom
kills the mood.
ordered this. I don't know what she ordered. She ordered something online. That was last year. We have not gotten it yet. So, but I mean, things are developing. We have this thing called, is it Lazada or Lazada? Yeah,
But Lazada, you got like Shopee, you got
Sendo,
you got Tiki.
Tiki, VN.
Yeah.
And you can order from China, which usually gets here within 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So
Or you can
it's getting better.
order locally, and sometimes it actually gets you like in the day.
Yeah. Or the
Exactly.
day after. It's perfect. Yeah.
I
That's where I
ordered.
got all
My
this
friend
stuff from.
ordered like a USB cable, and it came to him like in the same day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you can
was
like
good.
talk to the drivers, and like it's really it's a good system here.
It's like a big family business.
Yeah.
It feels
it
like
as a
feels,
big
yeah,
family.
Yeah, it's like
Feels so
everyone's a
welcome.
big family. You know?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel you. Yeah, things are getting better.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's issues, but rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was gonna say something about shoes. Yeah, you can get fakes here. I have to buy mine in Canada.
I feel sorry for you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. Like I had Adidas once. I had Alpha Bounce.
Yeah.
Alpha Bounces. Yeah, they were white. They were really cool. And then I lost them.
Did you get robbed?
No, like
Did you get nicked?
I was
Did you get mugged?
I was coming home from a sleepover, and the car was right there, and I just didn't feel like taking my shoes off, so I just like jumped in the car, and my shoes were in a bag that I put in the back, and then I took my bag and the shoes weren't there, so they must have fallen out, and I didn't see them, and I just basically I left my shoes in the taxi. So that driver must be really happy.
I know they're gone forever.
Yeah, we never got them back, but no biggie. And then
At least a taxi driver's like a pair of cool shoes.
he's got some
now.
nice.
You know, it's like a unintentional gift
Act of
given.
kindness.
Act of
Yeah,
kindness.
exactly.
You gotta get that that one of act of kindness every day.
Every day, yeah,
Unintentional, but your heart's in the right place.
exactly.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Yeah, true. And then I had these Adidas that were a gift, and they were like black, and I had this like green neon lacing over it.
Oh yeah.
Those were really cool, but they were too small for me, so I had to give them away. I actually gave them the 10. And then, but the Nikes, I had the Nike. What's the one? Nike React.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those that were white with like an orange sole. They looked so cool, but then they got too small. But they was like walking on air. But now I got into Vans, which are awesome. And in 11th grade, I don't have PE anymore, so I don't need running shoes that much.
Yeah, true, but like sometimes running
always good
shoes
to
are
have
like they look like really good. Like
They're comfy.
Ultra Boosts, they look like Ultra Boosts are like really good. I'm not gonna lie. I own a pair of Ultra Boosts, and they're a lot of people like knock on Ultra Boosts. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna tell you that Ultra Boosts are like.
That's the one with little balls, right?
No, it's the one with the foam, the styrofoam on the bottom. It feels like
Yeah, the tiny little
yeah,
pellets that are mashed together.
it feels really good. Yeah, it's like a styrofoam. Yeah, styrofoam.
Mm.
It's the like styrofoam, but it's not really like styrofoam.
Yeah, there's so much science that goes behind designing shoes and
yeah.
the materials they use.
Let me just get comfortable.
Yeah.
All right.
Izzo, how are we doing on time? 40 minutes. Damn, time flies, man.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
40
been 40 minutes.
We'll be reaching that
Wait,
hour
like
mark soon.
there's 40 minutes left, or
No, we've been going for the 40 minutes.
we've been going for 40 minutes.
It's
Wow.
pretty good. Yeah, man.
So we've just been talking for 40 minutes.
Yes, it's been your first podcast. This is your first podcast, right?
This is like my first
I'm
podcast
honored, bro.
ever.
Yeah. Mhm.
I actually wanted to be on this podcast, because my dad was actually on live TV.
Oh, cool.
Because of because of his leadership thing.
Yeah.
He actually got interviewed. He was on live TV. I'm pretty sure I have a photo or somewhere. I got everything. It was it's really cool when you see a family member or
Yeah.
someone that that's on live.
There's
TV.
a revolution going on in Lebanon right now, and literally we turn on the TV and my uncle's right there, being interviewed, and we're like, "Yo!"
Your uncle's in Lebanon?
Yeah.
What is he doing there?
I'm half Lebanese.
You're half Lebanese.
Yeah, my dad's from Lebanon. My mom's Canadian. Legally, I'm Canadian, but I have family everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
man.
also the whole shebang.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like-
the whole shebang, bro.
You're
Live in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Family everywhere. Yeah, some family's coming from Canada
Damn.
December.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Oh my.
pretty
Can he
interesting.
escape? Are they gonna escape the revolution?
It's a peaceful revolution. There's no. I mean, actually, I'm not too sure. I shouldn't open my mouth, but it's nothing too crazy. But it's like liberation from corrupt government officials.
Damn.
Yeah,
I kind of want to go there.
check it out.
I just check it out from the plane, see what's going on, and just fly back.
I've never been to Lebanon actually.
And you're from? It's
I'm
like
from-
I'm from,
yeah, you're
I'm
from
from
China.
China,
You've
and
never
I've
been.
never been to China.
Yeah, Lebanon. It's because there's always been this kind of aura of is it safe or not? We don't know. It's right
Yeah.
next to Syria.
Oh,
We have a house there, and it's over the mountains. You can sometimes hear gunfire, right? So we want to be a little bit
not gonna
careful.
lie, that's kind of cool.
Just wake
Not
up in the
gonna
morning.
lie.
Ah,
I was like, oh, the French gunshots every morning.
Yeah.
It's instead of a rooster that wakes you up, it's always the gunshots
Oh,
the
time to get
gunshots
up.
at high noon.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, one day I'll go.
Well,
One
one
day.
day you'll go.
Not anytime soon though. Go anywhere
Yeah.
else.
So what is it? Oh, I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about something. Oh yes. I feel like we never really appreciate our moms a lot.
What makes you say that?
We always tend to side. When you I was we're reading Things Fall Apart
Yeah.
by
Chinua Achebe.
Chinua Achebe, and we're reading Things Fall Apart, and I think one of the quote from the book says when a father beats his child, he seeks sympathy in his mother's hut, in his mother's house, and so I feel without our moms, where would we be?
Nowhere, bro.
Bro,
If I because I have Crohn's disease, right? Is this bowel it's IBS or irritable bowel syndrome? Basically, I'm restricted from eating gluten, too much sugar, nothing too oily. My diet is kind of restricted, right? I still cheat every once in a
now
while,
and then.
yeah.
Every now and then you sneak in the extra ice cream.
Exactly. I'm also lactose intolerant, but
Okay,
The
you
amount
just
of-
down a tablespoon of sugar.
I know exactly. No, but the amount of effort my mom puts into making sure I'm healthy, giving me my supplements,
Yeah,
all the
you know-
research she does. We've been to Bangkok for treatment and had this and that done to me, and she was there every single time.
because when my ankle got dislocated, my mom took really good care of me. She was helping me get around the house, and she was helping me up the stairs and wrapping my injury and taking me to the doctor to eventually die and get my ankle popped back into place. And then even though I'm actually not ashamed to say this, but my mom actually, because I couldn't shower by myself, I couldn't shower my back because of
She
my
needed
leg.
help.
Yeah, so my mom actually took time out of her day just help me shower.
Yeah.
And not,
When I was in the hospital, I had an IV.
yeah.
My mom had to help me get undressed and get in the shower. It was
Yeah,
the whole process.
exactly. And our dads are really important, but I feel moms are
Yeah.
really there as well. That's why there's Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You need the two halves, but I mean
Yeah.
that's why when you're an adolescent growing up with your parents and having a stable household, it's
Yeah.
so important.
Yeah. So on the topic of family members, Look at me. I am the podcast leader now. On the topic of
I am the captain.
I am the captain. What was that film? It was it was not Saving Private Ryan. It was like something on a boat with Somali pirates or something.
No.
Was it? No. It was
Who killed Captain? That's like the Ugandan film.
what is that? It was that
Captain.
Captain something. I know it. Captain
Sully is the other one with the plane.
Captain. Google that.
Captain Phillips.
I think it's Captain Phillips.
Can you check?
Just Google. Look at me. I am the captain now. Just Google that.
I am the captain now. You know that guy, who's from somewhere. Captain Phillips. Okay.
Captain Phillips. Yeah.
That actor got Oscars for actors, right? Or Emmys? Which Oscars are for actors?
Oscars.
Yeah, he got an Oscar for that, I think, or he was nominated or something.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
What Grammys are for
Music.
Yeah.
and what's Emmys for? Also acting?
Oh, TV.
Oh.
Quick Rick and Morty reference there.
All right. So I'll touch on that at one point later. Emmys. All right, because that's on my mind right now.
Mhm.
You ever watch The Office?
Yes, dude. I've watched it like 4 times.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I procrastinated for 1 week because there's 1 week where there's no test, no nothing. I relearned all the things that we learned because I studied ahead. I actually finished the whole Office season 1 to 9 in 1 week.
Yep. It'll do that to you, man.
Oh my god, it's like season 1 to season 7 was really good, and season 8 it started going down because
The
Michael
Boom Mic
Scott.
guy.
Michael Scott left,
Yep.
and Steve Carell left. We got
And
some new bosses.
the boom guy, the guy with the mic who helps Pam.
Yeah,
He was kind of like
yeah, as well.
unnecessary.
And but then season 9, final season. It was I feel like the ending really it really hit me where I live.
Yeah.
Because
How did it? What is it?
because it shows Michael arranging the photo, the one that Pam drew of the office, and then it zoomed out to the office building. Oh,
And they're all
my heart dropped. I was like, this cannot go on.
Yeah.
So
That's a good show, man.
yeah, the office. You watch Family Guy as well?
Yes, I just finished season 15.
You finished season 15?
Well, because it only on Netflix it goes from season 13 to 15.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. I watched the whole. I've watched until
Hina. Actually, there's a bug on my candy.
It's right there. Go. The bug has life. Just contain it.
Yes.
Just contain it.
I can't murder on podcast.
So
Netflix Vietnam. We don't have everything, so you have to turn on VPN.
It'll get there soon.
Yeah.
Family Guy's Family Guy's it's not really actually in Canada where you are, it's actually only a PG-13 show.
Really?
Yeah. I watched a video on YouTube, and it on the top left corner it showed the Canadian leaf, the black thing, a black.
Oh, and it
Canadian
said
leaf,
PG-13.
and it said PG-13.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and you would expect Family Guy to be 18 plus.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
And the thing about Family Guy is the jokes are good, but because their jokes are kind of obscure sometimes, but when you understand them, they're funny.
They're really fun.
That's if you.
They're
understand
offensive, but when you get it, they're so fun.
I think South Park just put out an episode where they made fun of transgender Olympic participants or something.
I like South Park. South Park can get fun.
And they're getting so much. They're getting so much backlash for that, but they've made fun of so many,
Yeah, it's
groups of people.
It's when how do I say this? When you when other things get made fun of, you laugh. But when when something resonates to you
then you're like, oh.
Then you're like, oh. But so many other things have been made fun of. It's just a joke.
Exactly.
Calm down.
And if you can take the joke and act as if it was a joke about someone else,
then you're super cool. Then you you ever see that meme where it's nobody is born cool, and then they he flips over in the car, and it's except for this one guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's no, nobody's born cool
except people who can take jokes.
Except people who can take jokes.
Yeah.
So yeah, touching on what I was gonna say before about the Emmys on family members. You have any siblings?
No, I'm an only child. Do you? Oh yeah, you have a brother who's
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah, my brother he influenced me a lot. Like
Hmm.
some bad, like most, like 99.9% good. Like
Okay.
without my brother, I do not know where I would be,
Hmm.
because I would have never discovered video games.
Hmm.
Yeah, he taught, RuneScape.
Yes.
He taught me RuneScape at the age of 3.
That's real good siblingship.
Yeah, and I started like playing RuneScape at like 6 because I kind of just put it off. But my brother is like, of course you can't relate.
Yeah.
But like, even though your brother can be like a really harsh on you, or like really tease you a lot, like
Yep.
at the end of the day, like they care for you a lot.
Yeah, there's that
that
default
bond.
love
Yeah,
that
like
you're born with,
like I love my brother as well, and I believe that we can both hold each other accountable for things that we like do,
Mm.
because as like my dad said before, we are always trying to like, part of being a leader is always trying to constantly improve the people around you,
Mhm.
because leadership is influence. Nothing it falls on influence, nothing more, nothing less. And so when you like influence other people, I think that's how it goes. Yeah, when you influence other people, even though they might like not take your criticism like very not very seriously, but like they might take it like a way bit too far. At the end of the day, like when my brother criticizes me or I criticize him, I know at the end of the day that we're all like improving.
There's that like base.
Yeah, exactly. We're all
Yeah.
trying to like get each other better.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like I get it. Like some people are more tolerant to criticism. Some people are not so much more tolerant. Some people are like thick skin. Some people are soft skin. Like I admit, I have a bit of a soft skin.
Yeah.
Like I can't like when I get like flamed in like basketball games, video games, like or just life in general. I tend to like get sad.
Yep.
But then I know like after like I'm out of that like blinded I wouldn't say rage, because I've been just watching so much Star Wars lately.
Mm.
I would say blind view. Like I really step back and like say like this guy's like really trying to like improve me, and
Yeah.
we're all trying to like become better at the end of the day.
Well, I think it's good to differentiate if this dude's trying to make you better or just being an a-hole.
Yeah, there's a difference. Like some people
Some people just want to be rude.
some people just like hate you, or like they're out for you.
Yeah.
But I know like with someone like my brother, like he's like not trying to be like
Yeah.
an a-hole to me or anything, because like I feel like not feel like, I know this is like a truth, like we both genuinely love each other.
Yep.
It's like because like I know one time I'll tell you a story that he got really mad at me in Minecraft because we were playing Bed Wars and I messed up, and he got really mad at me. I started crying. I got really sad, and there was like family members. There was like other relatives
Mm.
there as well. But then like I know, after like a nice talk with him and stuff, with my mom and my parents, I like really stepped back and like looked at like the bigger picture, and like I really like appreciate like what I did, even though you might say like, oh, it's just like Minecraft or something, but it's actually like training me to like have thicker skin, or like training me to
Be able to,
actually
like,
get
handle the
better
situation better.
or get better at Minecraft Bed Wars.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so I just want to shout out Khor, my brother in Scotland, just for really being there,
Yep.
and for being my brother, and yeah, I really love him as well. Yeah.
That's good that you could turn my gain down a little bit. It's really good that you recognize that, it's extremely healthy to have an anchor point.
Yeah.
So if anything, God forbid,
Like
goes wrong, you can.
I've seen some like people like from some friends of mine, like their sibling, like their other sibling, like they do not get along.
Oh yeah.
And like I see that as like really really toxic. I see it as like really like poisonous,
yeah.
because at the end of the day, like they're still like your brother. Like sometimes when your mom punishes you, or like when your dad like punishes you for something, like at the end of the day, like they will always, no matter what, they love you, because
Yeah.
they're your parents, and then they're your siblings.
Yeah.
And I know you might not think that at that time, but like they sacrifice so much for you, and like for me, I always take like stuff my parents, my brother does it for granted, but then like
Because you get used to it.
yeah, I get used to it, like, oh, okay, give me some money, oh, can I do this, can I do that, but I've never like until like now, when you get like more mature, when you get more like when you get older, that you can like really analyze like what's happened in the past and see like, oh, you know, they're just
Yeah.
trying, they really do love me. They're just trying to like hold
You
me
get to
accountable,
see
make
the
me
things that they
yeah,
did
make me
too.
feel better. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like not even a podcast. This is like goes like really deep.
This is a therapy session. What's up, Alex? 55 minutes, almost at that hour mark.
Almost at the hour. How long are we a podcast usually? Like an hour 30, hour 40?
Hour 10 usually,
10.
but it's completely dependent on you. We can stop now if you wanted to, but I mean usually it's just
We are not stopping now.
Yep. 3-hour podcast.
not.
Watch out, people.
I'm ready to like go all the way until the sky turns dark.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I've got hella
Question
homework.
for your podcast. Are you trying to get something like Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan experience. Oh, the water.
Joe
like,
Rogan.
like the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, he's definitely a point of reference. Something that like this podcast could be. Like the thing, like Joe Rogan is like, I feel like you see his podcast and it's like this podcast is like a conversation, but his is just kind of like about everything, and sometimes it relates to the person he's talking to. It's an actor, or musician,
Yeah,
whatever.
like a actor, musician, gamer, politician, whatever.
Right.
You know, he just invites like everyone on.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This podcast, I feel I want to centralize it more about the experiences that not just me, but I've had, or like everyone else has had, like
Yeah.
you know, Malaysian
about
Chinese live in
like
Vietnam.
third culture kid. I'm not
Exactly.
really third culture. I'm kind of
Would you like the culture that you grew up in? What would you consider that to be? Malaysian?
Vietnam. I've actually visited Malaysia, but you know, I've lived here for like my whole life. So
your
I'm
parents
so
have raised you like
you know
Vietnamese.
how to say it, like not really. They raised me more Western. Again, thanks to like my brother, because my brother was really influenced by Western culture, and so we have some Western influence into our family. You know, which can be like okay and bad, but it's mostly good. So you know how you like fuse two cultures into one,
Yes.
like you
it's
would.
basically Singapore.
Don't say that. Don't call
Actually-
a Malaysian a Singaporean.
Well,
That
let me rephrase. The Singaporean food is a mix of a lot of different cultures.
yeah, or like Thai, right? No
Ye-
Thai. Would you consider that Thai?
Thai food.
Yeah.
I think Thai food is really distinctive. I wouldn't say that about Thailand,
Yeah.
but Singapore, you see so much influence.
Yeah, exactly.
Malaysian influence, Thai influence.
Exactly, and
you know.
what were we saying before that?
You were talking about Western influence in your family. You know, growing up Vietnamese, growing up Malaysian.
Oh yeah, and I would say I'm really like assimilated into Vietnamese culture. You know, I've
Okay.
actually never took a lesson in Vietnamese, but you know, just from my life here, I've actually like absorbed. I can speak like Vietnamese.
So what would you be considered as? Third culture?
Would I be considered as
Third culture, that means like you are raised, I guess, like you are raised in a culture different than your original.
Different than my yeah.
So,
then,
like,
then
I'm-
yeah, because I was raised mostly in a Western culture due to like influence from outside. You know, my parents
Right.
as well. So yeah, I'm sort of yeah.
Yeah,
50-50
like
give
I
and take.
grew up in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Grew up Asian, not really Asian lifestyle, but just living in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
My life has been heavily influenced by Asia.
Yeah.
But I'm Canadian,
Yeah, exactly.
so that's it's
So yeah, I guess I'll be third culture because I mostly resonate with
right.
me being Malaysian, but I live in Vietnam, so yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess you consider yourself.
All right, next. I was thinking of this. Oh yes, you're 11th grade, yes?
Yep.
Taking full IB.
Yep.
Yeah,
no.
my brother took full IB. He like slept at 2, woke up at
Mhm.
and for what do you think for going for university if you're going?
Well, McGill in Montreal, McGill University. they-
McGill's pretty good.
Yeah,
McGill's
it's
pretty good.
prestigious. So that's
Are you going for music? Because I know you're
Mm.
interested in music. I know you're
no.
gonna do that.
I love music. My entire family is invested in music. My dad owns a music company. My mom is a singer. He's a drummer.
Is your dad the owner of Roland Drums?
He's the owner of LI Productions.
I was gonna ask him to like give me some fresh drum sets. Just
you
just
play
give-
drums?
Huh?
You play drums?
I play drums,
Yeah,
tenor
I forgot about
sax, trombone. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's about it. Drums, tenor saxophone, and trombone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some piano, but I do not like the piano. Piano's too complicated.
Really, you find?
Oh.
Find it's like linear.
I like
Okay, it's easy.
like it's muscle memory, but when I put my hands on the keys, like I'm like
Right.
I do not know what's going on.
I think maybe because I started out with guitar. Like guitar, you can play middle C in 5 different places.
Yeah.
On piano, it's one place.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So.
And I play bass as well.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. What? How did we get to that?
Talking about
Oh,
I was talking
McGill.
about McGill.
Yeah. No, I think I actually want to get into business because business is everything.
You want to get into business?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, finance.
Let's do it, bro. Yeah. Definitely gonna start my own company because I can't see myself working.
Can I
for
just
someone.
work for your company and steal all your money and run away?
Let's do it, bro. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
But yeah, and my dad's he's a businessman. My entire Lebanese people are entrepreneurs. It's like you're born, you're out of the
It's in
womb
your
and you
blood.
start your own.
You got that Trump DNA.
Yes, for real. Like you're out of the womb, you already have your own company.
You're
got
like
employees.
you popped out the womb like boss baby. So that you got that
Yes.
suit, you got the
Literally,
tux,
briefcase.
you got the briefcase.
Yeah, that's exactly how I popped out.
you got the gun in the pocket just in case the mafia
Just in
the
case they
G
wanna mess with
mafia
me.
pulls up on
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like boom boom.
So,
boom.
just business is everything. I can't see myself working for someone. So,
You can't see yourself working for someone. Well,
honestly,
I feel like you should work for someone at first
for experience,
for
you could
experience to
say that, yeah.
learn, to
Sure.
become. How do I say this? Okay, I've been watching. I rewatched the whole entire Star Wars series from 1 to 6.
Yeah.
7 and 8 are not good. Do not at me. I believe everyone agrees with me. And 1 to 6. How do I say this? You're like when you work for someone in a company, that company your boss is like a Jedi, and you're like the Padawan. You're like the
Yes,
like the
you're
student.
learning. Yeah.
You're learning, and then you'll slowly ascend, and then someday you'll beat your master, and then you'll own your own company, eventually, and then later on, someone who works for you, something that really good, will overtake
same
you,
thing.
and then that person will overtake. Yeah,
There's that. I mean, there's also other ways you can learn, gain experience.
Yeah,
you can go the route of starting a business. If it doesn't work, you start a new one.
you know
start a new one,
how
just go for it.
you obviously, we both obviously have the really good privilege of having school,
Yes.
really good school. Yes. I also
best.
sometimes take that into granted, how much we.
I think we all do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And my
It's good that you realize that you take things. For
yeah,
granted.
exactly.
Yeah.
My parents actually, I believe most of our parents came from did your parents come from harsh times?
Yeah, my mom's family really didn't have much money at all.
Yeah,
And my
exactly.
dad, he grew up in a war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's the opposite for me. My dad had no money, and my mom grew up my mom was born in the Vietnam War.
Oh,
So
interesting.
yeah. And she still loves this place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Wait, do you know what year she was born?
what year she was born? I think 1973.
Oh, the war ended 2 years after. Kind
Exactly.
of.
Yeah, 19. I failed. I'm gonna fail history class when I come
The
back.
Vietnam War ended 75, or at least I think that's when
Yeah.
America retreated,
I think so.
and then there was still turmoil
Yeah.
between North and South.
Yeah. And so my mom obviously grew up there, so she had her life thing, but she still she still got to go to school. She finished high school. She never went to college,
Mm.
but not everyone goes to college.
Yeah.
My dad is the exact opposite. He dropped out of high school at the 9th grade, first semester, and he worked as a laborer
Yeah.
for 16 years. 16 years
Jeez.
he worked as a laborer, and how we always make fun of our dads or something, but this my dad actually worked really hard for
A labor in what?
site foreman, working
What?
in the construction sites, the
Oh,
low
yeah,
construction
yeah, yeah.
sites, yeah. And my dad worked like that for 16 years.
Damn.
16 years, and he started at the age of right after 9th grade.
9th grade, how?
At 15, 14, he
Yeah.
started working because it was the olden days, not really much age restrictions.
Yeah.
He was and so he worked really hard, and he saved up his money. 16 years as a laborer. He moved from started working in Malaysia, then Singapore.
Yep.
And he told me one story. He got into a fight with this person and with his other worker, and his boss called him in, and his boss said something really good. I think it says if you hurt your employees, you hurt me.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that, right? If you
Your dad was a manager of like other employees?
No, he was a site foreman. He was like, you know that guy in like, there's like a
Oh, you
bunch
mean
of
like if you hurt your fellow employees, you're hurting me?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like
Okay,
like
yeah.
my dad, like it's like a saying that my like that my boss said to my dad, and you know, like those people, like, you know, with the nice the shirt and the tie with
Yeah.
the hard hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked like that for
Oh, like a contractor?
like like a constructor foreman, like a siteman, like a no, not really. Like he oversees the site.
Yeah,
project.
like he's.
Yeah, but it was not really much uh wage disparity between the common worker, because my dad only worked as a common worker for 12 years, then he got promoted. Of course, but it's still like a really hard life,
Yeah.
like, for him. He used to tell me, like, you know, he didn't have like a bed.
Mm.
He would like, for his breakfast was water, and he would just
Oh.
go straight to work. And yeah, you know, it was really tough for him. He saved money, and then he went to he saved for 16 years. He went to University of Newcastle
Oh, where's
in
that?
Australia.
Oh.
Then he took an online degree there, and then during there he was working another job, I think a desk job or something, and he met my mom,
Mm.
you know, and when I was around 2 or 3, he graduated. He got his Master's of Business
Oh.
Administration. He got his MBA because he didn't have previous high school experience, but it's like that degree where you have like more. The older you get because of like experience, then you can take that degree.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what
Yeah,
you're
because
talking
you're older. Yeah, and he got it, and then he found a classified work ad for the water company, and he became. So he ascended all the way from
about.
Yeah, he ascended all the way from a lowly. I wouldn't say lowly. Yeah, that's kind
just
of
like
lower site foreman
position.
to a general director of the water company. He went from worker to corporate.
Yeah, worked his way up.
Yeah, he worked.
That's,
He
that's,
worked like
that's
his-
a long grind,
and,
man.
and he studied 4 years of MBA. In his MBA, he was in the UK as well.
He got into Newcastle without getting a high school diploma.
Yeah, it's a degree where you get like, cause he was at that time like 29, 30, and so cause it's like an age experience thing.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
And, you know, sometimes, you know, he was in the UK. He was working in the UK as like a site foreman for a bit as well. You know, he didn't know any English.
Mm.
He was just working there for a bit, you know. I remember he told me one time he got really sick, but since his parents were like all the way in Malaysia, he had no siblings there. Like no one took care of him. He had to take care of himself. He got like his one friend, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And so like compared to like our life now, where we have like lots of connections, lots of friends, and like we're so much. Would I say privileged? No,
Yeah.
I would say
We are privileged.
like we're like a lot more privileged than our parents were back then.
That's the goal, though, right? You know, you work hard so your kids don't go through things you went through.
Yeah, exactly.
They have the life that
and
you wish you had.
know, I feel like we never really truly appreciate like how much they worked for us, because I know our school costs like a lot.
And it costs more the further up you go in grades. Do you know how much our grade costs? It's like 35.
We should not disclose that information
Yeah.
Just to know, it's like
It's expensive.
it's quite a lot. And you know, of course, and you know, sometimes we get like really mad when they expect us to get like good grades, but then you realize that they spent like 50 more. 50 is way over exaggeration.
30.
Sorry, because my brother, he was paying for me and my brother
Yeah, that's a lot.
as well since I came in EC4, so that's about 11 years. He's paying my school fee for 11 years, and now he's paying on top of that my brother's school fee. He already paid my brother's school fee and my brother's college fee as well.
Yeah.
As of right now, so like that's like a lot of like money, and I feel like
That's what hard work will get you, though.
yeah, it's what hard work gets, and you know,
It's a grind.
I feel like, you know, we should really, you know, life lesson, guys. We should really
Appreciate
appreciate
your
what
parents, bro.
our parents
Yeah.
do for us. You know, mom, dad. And thank you for being there for both of us.
Yes. I mean-
Individual parents.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, we don't share parents. But yeah.
Unless.
Either, bro. But yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if you can generalize it Oh, the bug's still there. I don't know if you can generalize that everybody takes their parents for granted, because there's definitely people like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
who
definitely.
appreciate their parents, who
Yeah.
realize the
Yeah,
sacrifices they
but,
made.
but mostly.
But there
yeah.
are people who are.
Yeah.
Oh, we hit the 1 hour mark. 1 hour 10 minutes. Not bad. We just beat your
still,
time.
I still got more, bro.
Yeah, we just beat your time. Your podcast was 1 hour 7.
Oh, bro, Tin, I watched like your podcast yesterday. I am that one view.
Yes, sir.
I'm just kidding. That's got more than one view.
We just hit like 70 views.
I'm the one of the 70 views.
Tin, can you pass me the cookies, bro?
Bro,
Pass me
I'm
the
hungry.
cookies.
Pass the cookies.
I gotta go take out my retainer. I'll be right back.
You gotta go what?
I have to take out my retainer.
I'll wait for you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is ASMR with Peter Khor. And so how are you guys doing
Hi,
today?
Special guest.
This is just me.
Yeah,
What about cookies?
cookies.
What brand cookies are these? Are you gonna cut this out of the video? Please do not cut this out. Please do not.
No, I mean,
Please do not cut this out
Yeah, probably not.
of you putting the cookies on the table and feeding us.
I'm leaving everything in.
Hell yeah. Uncut videos are the best. How are you guys doing today? Is ASMR with Peter Khor.
Jen.
And
Have some water.
here's a more ASMR. Here's a cookie.
Thank you, sir. Look at this, bro. See how nice it is to have a team that cooperates with you?
Tin, I think we take you too much for granted. We love you.
Here, wait. You get a. I need to pay you, dude. 10.
I don't
wa-
think
take
you
the
want.
water.
I don't think he wants one of those.
Take watermelon.
Do not give it to.
Do you want one, Izza? Sound engineer, wish.
Izza, we also take you too much for granted. We love you as well. You can take.
We have
one.
lemon, blue. Kobe.
You got like your whole. You got like your whole squad.
Yeah, dude.
So
These guys have put so much of their time. Tin is taking care of everything guest related. He's on the ball. Izza's our
he
sound guy.
interviewed me. You know, I felt like I was being interrogated by the mafia. You know, I was
You might have
sitting,
been.
like, yeah, you know. I,
And-
Tin, are you part of the mafia?
So.
So. Okay, this is bad.
And Izza is our sound guy. She takes care of merchandise. She helped me get the stickers that I gave you over there. Goatmilk stickers. If you see me at school, I'll give you some.
Izza, I miss you in chemistry class. I missed you a lot. We were the best.
Where
Even
you
though our
guys at?
teacher killed us, we were the best.
Woo.
All right, so
Yeah.
on the topic before, what are you? So
Some parents and
let's lay out. Well, not really. Yeah, let's give me a visual picture from right now to end of college. Cause you gotta plan out your future, bro.
right now to end of college. Well, in about 1 year's time, I will be moving to Canada
Oh
to
no.
do college.
Oh no.
Yeah, university we say.
Oh no.
Yeah. So basically, work as hard as I can to get those good grades to get accepted to McGill
Dear God.
while still balancing this podcast,
No.
which is actually we've been getting some views, man. This thing is picking up.
Yeah, dude. This thing is. Ooh, this thing's wrapping up.
Exactly. I'm booked till like March with guests.
Bro. Oh,
So
that's actually really good.
yeah, man, I'm on the grind. Got tons of
You are
people
on the
waiting.
grind.
And then work really hard, get accepted in McGill. See what opportunities are there in Canada. I have family in Canada. So.
Have you ever considered going outside of Canada?
We were thinking. I think the States had one school, but I mean the benefits of going to school in Canada.
Because you're already a
honestly,
Canadian citizen.
I'm a Canadian citizen.
You got to take
Tuition
advantage of the
is
citizenship.
not expensive at all, especially if you're a citizen. You get paid under certain circumstances. Healthcare is completely free. I have family there of my support system. You know, it's perfect, dog.
Oh, so you got like your whole situation set up. So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're good.
So basically, I take the plane over and I'm
wow.
set.
So for
Though my parents won't be able to come with me. My mom's gonna probably visit me like every 6 months. Cook a lot, freeze everything.
like it's good. You know, like I just went on about. Not really went on. I really like appreciate it. We just went on like a really good talk about appreciating our parents. But sometimes it's good, you know, for the birds like to leave the nest. You know, to experience
You have to
life
grow.
by yourself. Exactly.
You have to go. You have to learn
Because
what it's like.
I feel like if your kids are not prepared to individually fly on their own, then you've not really succeeded as a parent. I feel like a
Yes.
succession of a parent.
You
is
have to
like,
show them how it's done.
It's like for your kids to leave the nest is like a true success for a parent. I believe something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, metaphor. Yeah, analogy.
You need your kids to fly, like the little birds that they are. Think that's funny as a.
We love you, Izza. Again, we love you.
What? Oh, that. Okay. So
Am
what
I missing something here?
Izza just said, the only thing I can cook properly though is a PB&J. I know how to make eggs, but honestly, I don't know how to
Have
cook
you ever
very
tried
well.
cooking?
Yes.
I cook like I actually cook for my family, whole family once.
I get the basics of cooking, but to do it well, I don't know. I know how to cook in order to sustain myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't make a gourmet pastry or something.
You know, you got that good. You know, you gotta freeze the water a day before. You gotta take out the ice cubes.
Yeah.
Got that fresh bread.
Tim took a master class with Gordon Ramsay, right? On cooking. He makes steak, and we went to his place and made mac and cheese. That was so much fun, dude. We put his cat in the mac and cheese as well. Man, you ever had cat? I'm just kidding.
Asian tradition, Asian
Bruh.
culture.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, for me, I think for my plan, I think I'm gonna take full IB in the same road as my brother.
Cool.
You know, I'm gonna major.
You're in for a ride, dude.
Are you in Econ HL?
I'm
Oh, you
taking
should have
Econ.
taken Econ HL. If you're gonna do business, you should have taken Econ HL.
I'm taking psych,
Psych?
which is really useful in business. Psychology.
Oh, psych is nice.
Econ, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
didn't interest me.
Really? Oh,
And if I
Econ's
need to
really
get into
interesting.
business, I need to do things related to business, but I need to invest my time in them in order
True.
to
So
get a good product.
my thing is I think I'm gonna take Econ HL Math, and HL Geography. Yeah, something for like
Geography?
a laxative. You know, you gotta
Dude,
a lax subject. You know, it's like an IB meme where it's like, oh, he took biology. It's like shows a picture of a really successful scientist. It's like, oh, I took English. It shows like a really successful picture of like a law student.
Mm.
Like my brother, and it shows a picture of like, I took IB geography. It shows like a guy in a clown suit. He's like willing to do anything.
Clown. Dude, you should take psych, man. HL psych.
I cannot take psych interests me because of like the whole leadership thing I'm in, but like I cannot memorize terms.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I
memorization in
cannot
psych.
memorize terms.
Are you good with geography? Is that something that interests you?
Yes.
History,
I
geography?
love geography.
Cool.
Geography, history is like, I
You know,
lo- yeah. Social studies. Yes.
Yeah.
Social studies.
I think, because in English recently we've been talking about the Vietnam War,
Oh.
and I'd never really invested myself into the history of. I've never invested my time into the history of Vietnam, but seriously, dude, after we started looking at the stories and I watched the Ken Burns and Lynn Novak documentary on Netflix, it is so interesting, dude. Everything that's happened, and what's amazing is it was here. You can go to D1 and you can go to the Reunification Palace. You can go to the Coochie Tunnels. You can see
Exactly.
everything
Exactly.
firsthand. It's amazing.
Isn't Ken Burns a video effect?
The video effect was named after him because in his documentaries he has that slow panning zoom in thing.
Oh yeah.
And then in iMovie and Final Cut they named the effect of zooming in after him.
it
that
gets
was his
really
signature.
annoying.
Yeah. Dude,
So-
he probably makes money like every time somebody clicks on Ken Burns.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, I'm probably gonna take a full IB. Hopefully, I won't die. With
Yes.
IAs, EEs, CAS,
We're starting our
TLK.
EEs.
So after that, I'm actually I'm literally I actually got like a whole list. My first choice is university in Japan. It's the University of Tokyo.
Cool.
Secondly,
Why?
because I've actually been to Japan.
Yeah.
I feel like Japan's culture is like really sophisticated. It's really nice.
I've never been. I'd love to go.
You ever been to Japan?
I mean, everyone says it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Beautiful.
You got
Amazing
you
food
got the nice culture, and I've seen people leave their phones outside on their like bicycles or motorbikes, and they just leave it there unguarded.
It's safe.
But it's because of the culture, nobody takes it. It's like
Yeah,
super
yeah.
safe, exactly. And so that's why I love. My mom also loves Japan as well, so I'm also she actually has an excuse to visit me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad also loves Japan. My brother loves Japan as well. Anime.
Yes. The
Weeb.
best.
I'm actually if you're part Japanese, are you weeb? Because I think I'm part Japanese.
I
But
think
like slim, but
I think you're
still-
considered
still
weeb
counts.
if you just invest too much of your time into anime. I don't think, regardless of where you're from. I think it's
You're
just the
weeb?
anime part.
oh yeah.
You're a weeaboo.
Japan, the economy is good as well. It's one of them. If you
It's
actually
advancing really quickly.
Yeah, if you go on the like top 10 richest countries on earth, I think Japan is like number 3 or number 4, and it's like this little island, but it's like
It's a powerhouse.
Like, yeah, it's exactly. It's so good, and of course the first 1 and 2 are like U.S. and China. You can't really compete against
Yeah.
the U.S. and China.
U.S. is the strongest dollar.
USA,
Canada, yo.
scum.
Hey, free healthcare.
After that we go to. I'm probably gonna. Oh yeah, just to end the college, second choice is Australia
Okay.
because one of my good friends.
Hey, watch out for spiders there, dude.
Oh,
Dangerous, man.
Edinburgh, a big. How do I say this? A big ass spider showed up into my brother's room in his dorm when he was living there. He has his own house now. He lives with his friends, but he has first year dormitory. It's like a mandatory. Like a big ass spider showed up. My brother got really scared, so he threw a pillow and he stepped on the pillow.
Oh no!
Like the spider died.
Dude, I
Oh
know
my
this. I knew
God.
this dude.
Yeah.
There was a bee in our class. He literally caught the bee in a tissue, was holding it here, and the bee's like in the tissue there, and he looked at it. He was
Who did that?
I'm not gonna say names, but it was a dude.
That guy is a beast.
Just looked at the bee, he's like demolished it right there and then.
Demolished the
There's
bee.
this video of this dude clearing out a beehive next to his house, and it's just like probably 1,000 bees. He just takes them and mashes them together. Is laughing right now. He just takes the entire beehive, every single bee, it creates like this like mashed potatoes.
You ever see that meme again where it's like the guy who's bowing down is giving the sword to like the bigger guy? It's like the smallest sword is like the beehive, like the big guy
Mashing the bees.
smashing the bees.
Exactly.
So
Dude's
second
got
place
balls.
is Australia.
Yeah.
ANU, Australian National University in Canberra. Just letting you guys know, Canberra is the capital of Australia, not Sydney, not Melbourne. It's Canberra, actually. A lot of people say it's like Sydney or Melbourne. Actually not. It's Canberra, and because one of my good friends, he goes to my church. We actually knew him through church. His name is Jethro Hansen, and his brother Simeon Hansen as well. Shout them out as well. Don't worry, they're cool with name dropping them. They want to get famous as well.
Jethro, where's he from?
And Simeon Hansen, you know him. Yeah. And Jethro Hansen,
Where are they from? Did you say that?
Australia.
Yeah, Jethro.
Yeah.
Both his parents are Australian? Is that an Australian name?
I think it's a Bible name because we're all
Jethro.
Yeah, because I'm Christian. Jethro's Christian. I think it's from Simeon's from the Bible. Jethro.
Yeah. Jethro sounds
Jethro
biblical.
from the Bible. I know Peter's from the Bible. My brother Noah's from the Bible as well.
My dad George, his brother Nick, his brother Joseph, and his brother Tony.
Tony
All names from the Bible.
Tony's like
Antonio.
a G Mafia name. So
Hey Tony, what's up with the
Tone.
calzones, Tony? Yeah, you're saying.
Where's my lasagna, Tony?
Tony.
Come on, Tony. So yeah, because we both graduate the same year, so I'm planning to. If he gets into the university and I get into it, we're both gonna. He has his own house there, so I'm probably gonna stay as a tenant.
Mm.
I'm just gonna stay there. So I already know I have connections in Australia as well.
That's cool.
So that's part of the reason. And the third place is Malaysia, Monash University, just because Malaysia. And
Right.
It's the IB requirement for Monash is a 25. You
Out
just
of
have to
42?
pass the IB. Yeah, out of 42. You just have to pass with 1 point, and you meet the entry requirement.
McGill, you have to get 40.
Oh my, that includes
Currently,
like TOK.
I'm
Oh
like
my.
not really on the best track. Another good option for McGill instead of McGill is what's it called? I don't remember right now, but it's another really good school.
Toronto.
No, it's in Montreal. Toronto's too far.
Toronto school. Toronto is a
Yeah.
nice place.
Because, my dad's side of the family, which is like 100 plus people, they live in Gatineau, and that's 2 hours away from Montreal. Montreal is where my mom's side of the family lives, so I can always pass through.
I'm not familiar. I only know like 3 places in Canada.
in Quebec.
I know Toronto.
Yes.
I know what you just said.
Montreal.
Montreal, and I know Nova Scotia because
Yes.
of a certain guy in our school, administrator.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's Canadian.
he is. He's
What
always
color hair?
white.
No way.
Yeah,
He's Canadian.
yeah. That's why his son goes to Waterloo University.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I
Waterloo.
didn't
What
know
about
that.
Waterloo?
Yeah. Oh, Waterloo. I don't know. Never considered it.
Really, you should try. I mean, he always advertises go to Waterloo. He always tells me because I know him personally.
Oh,
He's like,
his son.
yeah, through his son. He's like, go to Waterloo.
Oh,
Go to Waterloo.
might be good. I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Yeah,
Basically, McGill has always been like my one choice. And then when the university fair came that like a while ago,
Oh yeah.
then I was like, okay, there's some other good things. But it was nice to actually talk to a representative of the school.
yeah.
To
Oh yeah, my fourth
Yeah.
place for universities, Nagoya University. They visited our school. It's also
Nagoya?
Japan.
oh no, I didn't.
I'm just invested into Japanese culture,
Right,
bro.
yeah. That's cool.
I'm actually learning Japanese as well.
Oh,
So I can ask you what your name is.
do it.
Onamae wa nan desu ka? That's what your name is. And then you can say Boku no namae wa Julian Elchakieh.
Boku no namae wa Julian Elchakieh.
Bro, you're like a
I'm
full
a natural, dude.
you're like
I'm
a
a
full
natural.
Japanese. You're like a
Yeah.
full Japanese. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. So for Malaysia, it's because I'm actually really big. I've already seen that wherever I'm gonna go for university, I'm gonna get a motorcycle. And I'm really big into motorcycles more than cars. My brother's also really big on motorcycles, and
But yeah, you are.
yeah.
We were in class one time and you were looking at pictures of like ninja something.
How do you know?
We were in math together.
Mr.
Stoltz class.
Oh yeah, Mr. Stoltz. Mr. Stoltz, I love you. That guy is
Cool guy.
the coolest guy in the world.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And he teaches math. I thought he would like teach like
Anything else?
anything else but math. Okay, I want him to be like my PE teacher.
Yeah, yeah. He puts the cool in.
And
math.
like the PE teacher as of right now for 10th grade should teach math. For some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like the PE teacher right now should teach math.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I was looking at like, I'm really big on motorcycles, and so like everywhere I go, I'm probably gonna get like a motorcycle no matter what.
Okay.
Because my Australian friend Jethro as well is also really big on
Mm.
motorcycles as well. And legally, I'm getting my license because Malaysia, you can get a full license, any displacement at the age of 16.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
In Canada, you can begin to get your license at 16, then you have to study for 2 years. Then by the time you're 18, you can drive alone without accompaniment.
Oh. When in Malaysia, it's 16.
You just get it?
Yeah, at 16 years old. Well, it's a harder test.
Oh.
But of course, because you're gonna be riding like
Yeah,
a
it's-
full displacement, like in terms of like CC.
Kind of.
Yeah, like a 1,000 cc, like more than 90 horsepower
Mm.
vehicles.
I think here you can get a 50cc bike without a license.
Yeah, that's what my Jethro has. That's what my
Okay.
friend Jethro has. Yeah.
How fast does 50cc's go? Is that like a bike
8 horsepower?
in terms of kilometers per hour?
Kilometers per hour.
Like if you were pedaling really fast on a bicycle.
Oh, like only seen my friend. I'm just gonna come. I've only seen Jethro go around like 50, 60. And like his bike starts like vibrating. 'Cause
Oh.
I feel like it's gonna break.
It's gonna like
It's gonna-
fall apart as you're going.
It's like you're just driving and the front wheels just pops off and rolls over. Oh no. Oh no.
Moral of the story: just get a nice
no.
bike.
So I feel like university is like a really big step because my brother, he got into it because Edinburgh University is actually top 18 in the world.
Oh wow!
So he's doing law as well. So
Damn, that is difficult.
I know exactly, and so like I look up to him, but at some point, like I want to be the person. I want to define my own image.
Correct, but you
Yeah.
can still take influence from others.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I look up to him. At the 18 university. Then I look at the number 17 university. It's like, oh, I'm going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the sibling competition.
Yeah.
Whenever he
Logan
gets into
Paul,
something.
Jake Paul.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul lost to KSI. All you Logan Paul fans, stop denying that.
I thought he was gonna win, dude. For real.
I-
I saw videos of this man was built like a truck, but his trainer, the the guy, like,
Shannon
oh, let's go,
Briggs.
champ. Let's go,
Shannon
champ. Yeah,
Briggs.
He was like, he didn't instill any fear into Logan. So Logan walks in like, okay, I guess I'm gonna win, and KSI is like focused. It's like he knows he's gonna.
Like KSI was humble.
Yep.
Exactly. And I'm a really big KSI fan. I was going for KSI the whole time. I was watching it.
Did you like pay for it?
I
I just waited till it was done. and
illegally
checked Twitter.
stream. So it's on YouTube, bro. I was watching Logan Paul versus KSI in church. So after church service, I finished playing the bass, and then me, Jethro, and Simeon, we just crowded around one music stand, holding like the phone, and we just watched. And like the adults are telling us to clean up, and we'll say like wait, and then they watch us like a black man beats up a white man in the ring. And so I feel like the problem was that like I think Logan was too conservative with his punches. Yeah, did you watch it?
I saw like clips. I didn't see the whole thing though.
Because at the first fight, Logan was like dead. He tired out.
He doesn't put his hands up much.
Yeah, exactly.
Hands are always a little bit low.
He was being more conservative. He was too conservative, and so like, he should. I feel like he should have like went more at him, because KSI first 1 to 3 rounds he was just going at him like swings, everything, and so that's why he won.
What's the name of that guy, the really cocky MMA fighter? Conor McGregor. He fought Mayweather. Thank you, Tin. When Conor McGregor fought Mayweather, like Mayweather basically just waited him out, because Conor's walking in like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy, wastes all of his energy, and then Mayweather's like, okay, my turn, and then knocks down McGregor. Like,
To be fair, different sport though.
what were they doing?
Boxing.
Oh.
Conor McGregor's a
I knew that.
MMA. UFC.
What do you?
Where are you going?
Oh.
I'm going for 2.
Wait, what do you mean difference? Sorry, I don't know much.
So
about this.
one is a mixed martial arts, one is the UFC, and one is just boxing. What KSI and Logan were doing was boxing, but what like McGregor does is UFC.
Oh, whoopsie.
Oh, it's
I knew
okay.
that, bro.
I
I knew that, bro.
Yeah, you knew. You're chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were we talking before you mentioned?
Brotherly.
Sibling rivalry. So, my brother has always been like the upper hand in me, because he's always got like everything. He's always the better basketball player, although I could probably beat him now, even with this. And because he always experienced things first, he could tell me what to do and what not to do. So I'm just gonna tell this embarrassing story. One time, if you know TF2 trading, I traded my hat for a weapon. So I traded basically 50 cents for like 0.05 cents.
Bruh. Business at its
No,
finest.
0.005, not 0.05, 0.005 cents. I thought it was like the best trade, because I was like, oh my god, I got this weapon. But my brother looked at me. I was like, I could tell, like I could see the defeat in his eyes. I was like, oh bro. But, I learned from that. I actually like got into TF2 trading. I actually, again, I flipped a lot, and I actually got to $200, and then I cashed out. And I cashed out in PayPal.
Yo, you made $200 from trading pixels.
Yeah, I know. You would be crazy for how much money people pay for pixels.
I don't really keep up with that.
Yeah, it's like a trading thing, it's like rarity. You see like some people, I see like some people in like CS:GO, they trade knives with like golden textures for like $800.
Yeah,
And
or
like
even more.
and like why? And
It's dying. What percent? Ooh, we better wrap this up.
wait, your mic is dying?
My computer, because the outlets here don't work, so I can't plug it in.
Wait, is there no charger?
Well, there's outlets here, but they just don't work.
Oh my.
Yeah.
6%. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Tell us when it's at 1.
No, I can't risk losing this data.
Okay, tell us when it's at 3. At 3, we'll meet a compromise.
At 4.
At 4.
4%.
All right, so am I the longest podcast right now?
Yep.
Oh,
Breaking records
so,
here.
I'm breaking records. So what else? I'm just going to start us off very easily, and wow, okay, this is gonna be very controversial. to people, Apple or Samsung. Sorry, Apple, iOS or Android?
Guess.
Android.
No, I am. Here I go. I am so Apple that I would eat an apple. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? I am so devoted to Apple and their products and their business models and the effort they put and
Oh
the.
my, he's going into this. I need
I'm-
to step back.
I'm Apple.
Are you?
What are you?
Huh?
What are you?
You see this phone right here?
Yes,
Yeah, it's an Apple.
my man. My man.
Yeah. So
Xbox, Apple gang.
Yeah. My brother's an Android.
Oh my god. It's nice to have a phone you can actually record good quality with. An Android, you pull it out, you're like, ooh, Nintendo DS, first edition
you
quality.
pull out like a 144p camera.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah. So
Goodness.
So you're an Apple guy. So I feel like our school is a Apple distinguished school,
It
but
is.
not many people like that because some people really prefer Windows.
But that's just a subjective thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's a subjective thing. Because I grew up with Windows. Actually, my first Windows was Windows 7. Then I jumped from Windows 7 all the way to Windows 10. So you know how long I've been playing with Windows 7
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So I just grew up with Windows everything. And so then like when it came to like switch to Apple, it was like
It's a change.
it was really confusing at first.
Yeah.
Because,
But Apple can be pretty intuitive.
because I do not know what the command button was.
Oh, yeah.
So like I used to like command W all the time, but I don't know why my tabs kept closing.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So yeah. Oh my. Wow. All right.
Where are we at, Izza? 5? Bro, I'm
Okay.
scared I'm going to lose this data.
You scared?
Okay.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching episode. I say gentlemen. I don't say gentlemen. I say gentlemen.
It's gentle.
I know.
Gentlemen.
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 I don't say the T. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of Goatmilk. Peter,
Episode 4.
thank you so much, my friend.
Episode 4.
Thank you, dude. This will be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher now, and it'll also be on YouTube. Peter, do you want your Instagram in description?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like my Instagram.
Then it
Yes.
will be there.
You
in
got
the
my
description.
Instagram? You got my Instagram
Yes,
handle?
yes, I do.
Please do not just randomly follow me. Whoever watches this, please do not just randomly follow. I'm just kidding. Randomly follow me. I'm in need of followers.
Anyways, thanks for being on the show, dude.
No problem. One last thing to say to the viewers. This is a good podcast, and whoever is viewing this, come over to Vietnam. Maybe hang out with the guy.
Right on. The guy.
Show up on the podcast.
Mhm.
And all the thank you everyone who's watching. Even though I don't know who you are, probably like 1 or 2. Probably the view is gonna be like me and you.
And like them.
Yeah. Let's make this break records. 1 hour and 40 minutes.
30. What?
1 hour and 37.
Let's do
minutes.
it.
You got the. Do you have the seconds? Just like the beginning is like 57. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
We love you all.